Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Alice Munro suspected that her husband was a rapist and murderer, her daughter has claimed, after another woman revealed she too was abused by him as a child. The reputation of Canada's Nobel Prize-winning author has taken a battering since it emerged that she stood by husband Gerald Fremlin, the man who abused her own daughter from the age of 9. Munro, who died in May at the age of 92, screamed at police and told them her youngest daughter Andrea Skinner was a liar when they arrived to charge Fremlin with sexual abuse in 2004. But Fremlin found himself confronted by a lioness of a mother when he exposed himself to the 9-year-old daughter of family friends while staying at their home. "I was really lucky," Jane Morey, now 64, told the Toronto Star. "I was lucky that my mom never questioned that it happened and believed me instantly." Fremlin, a cartographer, received a suspended sentence and probation for 2 years after admitting indecent assault against Skinner after she went to police in 2004. But the case was not reported on, and Munro stood by him until his death in 2013, the year she won the Nobel Prize for Literature. Morey's parents were friends of the family and Fremlin was a constant visitor to their Toronto home, she said. Morey's father, Cliff Webb, had secured a job as professor of philosophy at Toronto University in 1969, and the family had moved into a new home with a study, which is where Fremlin would sleep on a camp bed when he came to visit. "I went into the study to ask Jerry what he wanted for breakfast," Morey recalled. "I sat at my father's desk as he asked me what the options were. Suddenly, Fremlin threw back the covers revealing his erection, which he was stroking. I had never seen an erect penis and was utterly shocked. I instinctively threw my hand up to cover my face, but not before I saw his expression. It was a look I can only now describe as hopeful. What I remember was how eerily calm he was. I muttered something about oatmeal and left the room." Morey fled to the kitchen where Fremlin caught up with her and sat down opposite. "Well, Janie, I guess I shouldn't have flashed my C*** at you," he said. "I continued to look into my bowl of oatmeal, not knowing what I should do," she recalled. Then he said, "Well, you did get to see mine, maybe you'd like to show me yours?" At that I said, "Excuse me a minute." The little girl ran upstairs to her mother, who screamed before storming down and throwing Fremlin out of the house. "Your mother was a lioness," Webb told his daughter when she asked him about it years later. "Fremlin broke down and cried," Morey said. "He said that it was supposed to be just a game and that he thought I would never tell. My mother said, that's just what you pedophiles are counting on, isn't it?" Morey believed her mother, Nellie Thompson, was already wary of Fremlin and warned her daughters to be careful on family camping trips with him. Morey's older sister Marianne told the Star, "I remember my mom saying, 'Oh, don't make any shadows. Don't turn that flashlight on. Jerry will be watching.'" But other warning signs seemingly went unnoticed by the parents. Morey was just 6 or 7 when Fremlin began sending her postcards and gifts, one of which was a recording of the 1968 hit "I Gotta See Jane" by R. Dean Taylor. "When I listen to it now, I'm astounded that my parents didn't question why a 44-year-old man would give an 8-year-old a recording like this," she said. The lyrics relate the story of a man desperate to get back to the arms that once held me, and when love and happiness were mine, I gotta find that world of Jane and me like it used to be. It made me feel special, she said. What transpired between us was a textbook case of sexual grooming. In 1976, Morey's parents split up and her mother inexplicably got back in touch with Fremlin, inviting him and Munro over to her new home in Fergus, Ontario. "Although I was astounded that she could reconnect with a pedophile, I never said anything," Morey said. "I knew instinctively that she would no longer support me. It would be impossible to be friends with them without denying that what he did, by his own admission, was indeed criminal and had an impact." But Munro's possessiveness ensured that the rekindled relationship did not last. "My mother told me that one day